All right, look, I already know what you're thinking, right? This couldn't have come out on a worse day. I don't think this is an April Fool's joke. If it is, I'm not in on it. But this was actually posted yesterday, so like technically wasn't really posted today. Also, the same leaker who was leaking the stuff we're going to talk about also was claiming this stuff back in January. So I don't really think it's an April Fool's thing. But again, at the end of the day, like the title says, look, this could be fake. Who knows? But what if it's real? Liberty City to GTA Online. That's what the newest leak says. So let's hop in. So this guy on Twitter, Matthias, we'll get into who I guess he is in a second, but he posted this very cryptic tweet. You can see, well, he posted it, I guess, what is that, in Spanish? Or Portuguese. We translated it. Recent info I got from sources, there's a big summer update coming to GTA Online, and we'll see good connections between them. ... Map expansion, and then the interesting part, the emoji. Sunglasses and the Statue of Liberty with just the word soon. Now, as far as who this guy is, this is basically, this kind of sums it up. The guy has a mixed record. Like he's claimed some things, they've not turned out to be true. I guess he's claimed some things and they have turned out to be true. The most recent thing that he said was that the GTA 5 like expanded enhanced was going to get delayed until April or May, but obviously that didn't happen. This is also the guy that I made a video on, I think back in January, where he mentioned this. This was one of his tweets. He says, as I mentioned a while ago, Rockstar is preparing 3 amazing things for GTA Online. I can't say much, but pack your bags. And you can see that was in January of this year. Now, as always, when it comes to this sort of stuff, take it with a grain of salt. Rockstar, they don't ever tell us anything. So this is why we have to, you know, rely on leakers, maybe like this guy, and of course, like a bunch of other people that have been leaking stuff for the past 6, 7, 8 years in GTA Online. But a Liberty City map expansion, how crazy would that be? The thing is, though, I don't think as crazy as you might think, despite me just saying that, because clearly Rockstar want to keep milking GTA Online for all they can, which was pretty evident with the whole GTA Plus stuff, obviously, as well as it releasing for like the 10th time on the PS5 and Xbox Series X without really any major upgrades. Also, with the Cayo Perico heist and that little map expansion being regarded as probably one of the best DLCs Rockstar's ever done, adding sort of an entire new map, it doesn't sound that insane, actually, when you do think about it. Clearly, GTA Online is going to be going until GTA 6, and who knows what's going to happen after that game comes out. But that's probably not for another like 2, 3, maybe even 4 years. That's a lot of time for Rockstar to, you know, make DLCs and stuff. The problem with GTA Online is I feel like we're almost running to an end. Like, there's not a whole lot of new business types they can come up with. There's not a whole lot of new, like, unique DLCs they can come up with. A lot of the ones that people want are just like a part 2, like a tuner's part 2, a contract part 2, which would be fine, don't get me wrong. But what would fix all of that is a new city. I mean, logically, from a business standpoint, it also might make sense. If the game, the map, whatever, has been out for 8 years, you know, there's probably a lot of people that are kind of tired with it. What better way to get newer players back, older players back, than to release a totally new city with a bunch of new like apartments, properties, businesses and stuff. That's what a lot of MMOs do. They release these giant map expansions, and well, GTA Online, it's clear that they're trying to treat it like an MMO. So having them release a Liberty City, like this guy said, map expansion would sort of fit with what they are doing. And imagine like the type of DLCs they could have with a Liberty City. I mean, you could have like a mob themed DLC. You could actually have probably a bunch of characters that we already know of that have connections to Liberty City show up in certain DLCs. That could be cool. Obviously, like new heists in a new area. I mean, really, there's a lot of cool things they could do with a Liberty City map expansion. And the thing is, with Liberty City, it's not really that big compared to like Los Santos. There's not really any, you know, wilderness parts. It's mainly just the city. And considering it's coming from GTA 4, it probably, I don't know much about game development, obviously, but it probably wouldn't be that hard to sort of port that into GTA Online. And honestly, whether or not you believe this person, just like theoretically, I think more map expansions make sense for GTA Online. Whether it is Liberty City, whether it is just more islands like Cayo Perico or something else entirely, it just makes sense. Also, if it was Liberty City, what better way to like get people to buy the new console editions or to get GTA Plus? One would imagine if Liberty City was coming, it would probably be exclusive to the PS5 and Xbox Series X, simply because like maybe the older consoles couldn't handle it, couldn't run it properly. And again, if Rockstar want to make a bunch of money, I mean, if they're saying Liberty City is only available on those new consoles, I'm sure a ton of people are going to go out, either buy the game on the new consoles or buy the new consoles and everything, and maybe even sign up for GTA Plus. I mean, it probably still wouldn't be a great deal, but I mean, what if they even put it Liberty City Heist or something like that, week exclusive to GTA Plus? That would be nuts. There'd be a lot of outrage, I'm sure, but like, it wouldn't shock me if Rockstar did something along those lines. And I know maybe this is the ramblings of a madman hoping for too much, because this has been something that I think a lot of people have been wanting. And of course, this has been rumored to death that it's been coming, or that it's going to be coming to GTA Online for the last like 5 years. But I don't know, maybe this is the time. If there ever was a time, I think it would be now. After the success of the little map expansion they did, after the new editions of GTA, after GTA Plus being announced, sort of indicating that GTA Online is here to stay for the next couple of years at least, like, everything does make a lot of sense right now. But like the title says, it's probably fake, so what do I know? As always, if we find out any more information, if any other leakers come out and, you know, give any other details about this, I'll let you guys know. But I don't know. I thought this could be a cool discussion to be had. Would you want Liberty City in GTA Online? And if it did come to GTA Online, like, what sort of DLCs would you want to see? Because I'm sure there's some really cool ideas they could do. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy, subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.